And she gonna play my intro music, and then we'll know from there. Here we go. Oh, I don't even have a microphone on.
She didn't tell you which one?
I need some help. Tell her I'm on 2. I'm on 2. Hello, hello. If you want to join the conversation or ask my guest a question, feel free to join us by calling at 312-754-4333. And of course, you can follow and like at Bertina Power on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Snapchat, and UBM is on YouTube and Facebook as well. So in the studio, my guest today is Nicole Johnson. She is the Data and Communications Manager of Team Inglewood. Hello.
Teamwork Inglewood.
Teamwork Inglewood. Hello, Nicole. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Really happy to be here. Hello, everybody.
Yes, well, that is so great. So glad to have you here. We're going to find out about her and the work that Teamwork in Inglewood is doing in where? Inglewood. Yes,
the pride of the South Side.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? The pride of the South Side. Well, everybody knows I went to Lindblom, and Lindblom is Inglewood. Yes, so of course I have a serious love for Inglewood as well with Lindblom. But let's first talk about the news that professionals are talking about, and then we can jump right into that. So the GOP's $1.5 trillion tax plan cleared the Senate earlier this morning, and the bill passed the House earlier Tuesday. But due to procedural snafu, the chamber will vote again today before noon, and the revote isn't expected to change the outcome. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, the most significant overhaul of the tax code since 1986, says should reach President Trump's desk by Republicans' Christmas deadline. If you want to share your thoughts on that, go to #taxreform. Now, I don't know. Right, we're just shaking our heads over here. We have no comment. There's just no comment on that situation. Just no comment.
There's just nothing left to say.
Right. So now the European Union's highest court says Uber is a taxi service. Over there, it means the companies must comply with tough European transportation rules in up to 28 member states, which could make expansions into the region more complicated and costly. The landmark case could set a precedent for other Uber-esque companies operating in Europe. Lawmakers across the globe have struggled to respond to the changes in the nature of work represented by the hazily regulated world of the gig economy. Uber has called itself an information society service, linking drivers and passengers rather than a transportation business. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Drive me somewhere, I pay you. What is that? Okay. I don't know. Just those thoughts. If you want to share your thoughts, #UberEU. Now, insurance companies Humana and 2 private equity firms have agreed to buy Kindred Healthcare. Humana will pay $800 million for a 40% stake. Wow. $800 million for a 40% stake in a new Kindred at-home unit, which will oversee the 40,000 Kindred caregivers treating some 130,000 patients every day. It is the 4th major healthcare deal announced this month, including CVS's Health buying Aetna and United Health acquiring DaVita's Physicians Group. As providers and insurers seek better control how and where their patients will receive care, explains LinkedIn's Jamie Lee.
Aren't there supposed to be precautions to prohibit
a monopoly?
Yeah,
that's what.
Like we're going backwards now.
Where there's one major company taking over everything. Well, they're not quite there yet, but we said this a couple of times, because every time I turned around, I was saying on the news, Amazon's buying this, Amazon's buying that, and I said, I think they had the name set up before, because that in essence is just like a takeover.
It is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But speaking of, so no HQ2 clues here, says Amazon. A lobbyist working for Amazon registered for Georgia's Ethics Commission, sparking rumors that the e-commerce giant is eyeing Atlanta for its much-hyped headquarters, which they call HQ2. The company responded Tuesday saying Jacob's Oyster's presence isn't related to the search for Amazon's second headquarters. Although Atlanta is an odds-on favorite in the race, of the 238 cities and regions submitted bids to win the $5 billion HQ2, which promises to bring thousands of high-paying jobs to the chosen location.
Yeah.
Well, at least this is one of those companies where you have to have people to man them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
definitely.
some businesses, are getting created right, and to the point where there is no job. The bigger it gets, the more jobs, right?
I understand, and I think Chicago's one of those sites where it might be coming to, and it'll shock definitely the South Side and where people will want to live.
Right.
So I'm happy for it to come.
Well, they have a fulfillment center.
Yeah.
Not quite a headquarters. I mean, headquarters is different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, headquarters is executives.
Yep.
New housing.
Exactly.
Everything that comes with that is
Exactly.
a little different. It's a little different.
And we have to protect the people here with that coming.
This is true. Now, the opiate crisis is creeping further into the workplace, according to the Wall Street Journal. While still a relatively small percentage of work fatalities, on-job deaths from the unintentional drug and alcohol overdoses rose more than 30% in 2016. They nearly tripled since the Bureau of Labor Statistics began tracking this in 2011. And the opiate abuse continues to significantly impact the U.S. economy, costing an estimated $78.5 billion per year, according to the 2013 CDC study. President Trump declared opiate addiction a national public health emergency in October.
You know what else was a national public health emergency?
What?
The crack epidemic.
Yes, it was. It was. It
Let's
was.
be real.
It was. It surely was. And that was what, the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so that became an epidemic by which people were just dying and overdosing.
They're still dying.
Well, this hasn't changed, but I think that what happens is when it first happened, the numbers are so big, and then all of a sudden, if you don't see an increase in the numbers, you feel like it's not. You're right, it's just stabling off, but the numbers are still already pretty large. I would agree. Now, the idea of the day: being future focused is crucial for a leader, right? Says John Ryan, president and CEO at the Center for Creative Leadership, and that applies to careers as well as companies. It means immersing ourselves in learning experiences that probably won't feel comfortable, and being opportunistic and nimble with the new knowledge. And so this is what we're going to be talking about: millennials, right, and leadership, specifically Black millennials and that leadership. And so that Nicole is working to do just that in Inglewood, because you have to have somebody, right, to say, hey, we need to do something. And typically it's a little bit easier to have a conversation if you're a native and you know exactly what my life is like.
Absolutely. Definitely born and raised in Inglewood.
Born and raised. She's a South Side girl, everybody. Let's say hi to a few people that are watching. Hey, Elle, Denise, and Connie, and Amy, and Herb, and George, everybody that's hanging out on Facebook. Darnell. Yes, always some Eagles. Lavette and Jada and Tamiko. Hi, everybody. We're going to get to that right now. We're going to listen to a little music. It is Wednesday, and Wednesday we trying to get through the week. And this week everybody's ready to get through this week because Christmas is coming, and then New Year's is coming, and then a whole new life. So we listen to house music on Wednesdays, and so we can get through this hump day and break up your work week just a little bit while you're over here. Hey, Byron. Hey, Oriette. Hey, Goldwyn. Everybody that is on. Hi, how are you? So we'll listen to a little bit of music. This is Empower Hour with Bertina Power on Urban Broadcast Media. We'll be right back. Yes. Now you got to turn on the you can't hear the music because you got to log in and download. Hey, Jada.
Oh, yeah.
Beasley.
She
Yes.
was my 6th grade teacher.
Oh no.
Yeah, she taught me.
Did I know you went to Beasley?
I don't know.
Did you know I went to Beasley?
Really?
Like in the first class, like class of '86,
I was
we
class of
graduated.
2004.
Oh God, yeah, no, you weren't even born.
When you want me to bring you back in, this mix is like 30 minutes long.
30 minutes long. No, do it on the 12. Just play for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, no, look at that. So you a Beasley
I
B.
went to Whitney Young.
Oh, right. So that's what happens. Beasley's go to Whitney
Yeah.
Young, or they go to Lindblom. What they did back in the in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Small beginning. You okay, John? Yeah, I know, right? You okay? Mark Allen. You okay, John? Okay. She says it's okay. All right. No, I did not. Hey, Cam. Hey, Darnell. Swoop 90. I know that's right. Hey, tell her she was graduating grade school in, what'd you say, 2004? 4. Yeah, we were like all out of college and everything, huh?
My mom graduated from Inglewood in 87. No, 78.
Inglewood what?
I mean,
Lindblom. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you have to ask her. She know my daddy. My dad he taught chemistry.
Oh.
Mr. Power. Everybody. All the, hey, Aaron. Hey, Devin. Hey, Sam. Hey, Connie and Amy. Amy. I'll see you a little later, girl. Madeline, hey, good afternoon. George, Clarence. She all right?
Just need some water.
And you don't really have to do anything. You shouldn't. Oh, she was doing her phone. YouTube.
She was talking about her phone.
Wave her down and tell her she good to